I'm not a lawyer, but there's been some stuff happening concerning the YSL trial this weekend. So here's some context to get you ready for court on Monday, because it might get crazy. Let's start with this clip from day 125 of the trial. It was toward the end of the day, and Judge Whitaker asked about the next set of witnesses that the state has.
Do you have the next witness available tomorrow as well?
We are attempting to secure a person who's not trying to be secured, but who is under subpoena.
Okay.
And we also have Mr. Thomas Burnett.
Okay. So you'll have somebody available tomorrow.
We do.
Okay.
Now fast forward to yesterday, Friday, and Quindarius Zachary, aka Little D, is arrested under a material witness warrant. Now, Quindarius Zachary was served a subpoena in November of 2023, but it's important to note that prosecutors can request a material witness warrant when witnesses don't show up to court or when they think the witness isn't going to show up to court. Meaning, we have a feeling you aren't going to show up when we do call you, so we are going to arrest you now. Regardless of the reason, Quindarius Zachary was arrested, and according to the TikToks, he was arrested while checking out of a hospital after going through some intense treatments for a blood disease that he has. He also said that he believes that subpoena had expired. But my understanding, and y'all know, I'm not a lawyer, is that you can get a material witness warrant even without getting a subpoena. Because again, the point of a material witness warrant could be that I feel like you're not going to show up. And maybe that even means that you're going to give me problems trying to serve you a subpoena. So to prevent all of that, a material witness warrant puts the witness in jail, so when they're ready to be called, they're available. Also, to be clear, I'm not saying that's exactly what happened here, but maybe a real lawyer can confirm if I'm off. Check out the TikToks if you haven't watched yet. Also, before I go further, Quindarius Zachary is Little D from Cleveland. He is not the Little D that Woody said is his son.
Do you know someone by the name of Demikion Garlington?
Street name.
Little D.
For sure.
How do you know Little D?
I didn't birth him.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I almost birthed him.
Tell the jury, what do you mean by that?
I mean, he my son.
Let me ask you this. Do you know someone who's called Little D from Cleveland?
Oh, I heard of him.
You heard of him. Okay, we'll talk about him in a moment.
So we talking about the one from Cleveland. And this Little D is not a co-defendant in this case. He was never a part of this case. He's not under any kind of plea deal, was not out on bond. There are no factual acknowledgments that he will be having to read from. He's just a material or important witness for the state's case. And so in order to secure his testimony, they put him in jail. Which also means that he can plead the fifth, so we may have another forced immunity situation. We'll see what happens.